So before I met the love of my life, my first love was where I was raised. The small island village of Sandasteva. As a child, I was running around the vast fields, swimming in the backwaters, fishing, crab catching. There was fruiting trees, whatnot. This is early on in my life. I realized that the best things in life were for free. And this particular love and passion that I had for the outdoors luckily continued a year back where I co-founded a startup, tech startup for experiences. And currently I can do this all day long as my work, so I'm quite happy about it. Yeah.
So that's me. Being born in Bareilly, Nainital was the favorite getaway, and my parents love playing dress up, so that's me, dressed up as Gabbar Singh, and that's where I first found love. Not for violence, but for my parents. That's when I realized what they're all about and what unconditional love truly means. Wherever they are in heaven, I'm sure they're looking down upon me now. And they taught me to reach for the stars. So there I went and I met Alia Bhatt, flying with Emirates Airlines for 10 years, immersed in cultures of food and people and so many beautiful things. And it was the best decade of my life, although I don't regret where I am, but of course I wish I could always go back there.
So 14th November 2015 is the day we first met. It was my best friend Brianna's wedding and her best friend Reni's wedding in Pune. We met, we connected, there was some connection, but 2 hours later we had a massive disagreement. We were fighting, we were pulling each other's hair because we had to plan the wedding and it didn't go the way we wanted.
Yeah, and then to pacify me, he asked me for a dance. Mama Papa said, don't talk to strangers. How am I to dance with a strange man, right? Anyway, he forced and forced and forced, and I told him 10 seconds. We swayed to the music, and all I said was 10, 9, 8. And 10 seconds led to 10 minutes of talking and 10 hours of talking. And then one fine day, Ray gave me a promise ring. I didn't know what it was. I don't know if you guys know what it is. It's a Gen Z thing, not that we are Gen Z. And that's where the promise of love and the promise of being together and the promise of holding each other's hands as we age down our lives
I needed
started.
to seal something there, needed to keep it for some time. Well, since she was working in Dubai, I was in Goa. We were meeting only for vacations for 15 days, twice a year, thrice a year, either Goa, Dubai, Bali. But that's where we realized we were bonding, we could survive for 10, 15 days. So I guess we had something there. And that's when life began.
And that's when he proposed, and I said yes. And this is where the love of friendship was born, because I'm not from Goa, but he is. So all his friends got together and planned this gorgeous surprise. It was so beautiful, and they had two cakes. One which said she said yes, and the other one which said she said no, let's party. Can you believe that? They made me cut both of them. They did.
So yeah, then came the wedding. The Hindu culture, I wasn't sure what I'm supposed to be doing. There was a time where someone said to touch the feet. I went down, there were 4 elders, so I went and I did it the same time. I got one knock. My family though, who Bollywood was a little bit there, they were more English speaking, but they did pull off a show.
Your family in Bollywood, my parents were like, हम चर्च में हमको गाउन पहनने हैं, हम साड़ी नहीं पहन सकते, and they didn't know what to do. From the I-dos to the bridesmaids to my white gown and not wearing the lehenga, it was a bit of a struggle. But the coming together of the cultures was only possible because of the love that we shared and that the family shared together.
Well, this is an amazing story. The wedding had to go perfectly, but the cake knife was missing. Somehow someone pops up with his katana. I was shocked. It was a surprise from her. Very sad that we couldn't find it at the end of the wedding and never found it. But thanking God now, because I don't think so I would be alive if the katana was at home. So
I want that katana. Can you believe it? Waking up in the morning and being given the tea on the left, that's just milk. It's dudu with little tea. That is not the real chai. That is the real chai with ginger and cardamom and cardooing, if anyone understands what that means. I really missed the katana the next day of my wedding when I woke up. I really did.
she talks about chai, but that's what she actually loves. So lockdown came in. We spent maximum 15 days together, but never more than that. Initially it was amazing, fun, games, but the 16th, 17th day, why are you on my side? Get your own blanket. I was assigned the bathroom, and I'm still assigned the bathroom outside the main bedroom. So we still get along, but
And my mother-in-law, thinking I'm a Punjabi, so I must love veg food, bless her, went out of her way to make this dish. It's called naab bhaji, gant gobi, for whoever understands. It's just basically boiled with coconut, and I hated it. right? And I couldn't tell her how, and she refused to let me take a photo, so I borrowed it from Google, and it's equally bad. Trust me, it's equally bad. I had to down it.
And for somebody whose all meals were non-veg, she came in and started making methi aloo.
It's tasty. It's
Uh,
so tasty.
yeah, now I kind of like it. But earlier I found a solution. I had Goan sausages prepared in advance and they were under the plate. She caught me
They were
and...
hidden.
But we managed. I figured it out.
And then love for Goa began, and I was figuring out what to do when I came across late Mama's journals, and I realized she actually had this business plan and she never had the opportunity to realize it. So I started doing that, and I got myself into a pickle and started realizing her dream of making organic pickles in Goa.
There's no pickle happening. There's been all fun and games here. Because it's been partying with my friends, there's weddings, there's birthdays, there's some christenings and babies coming along the way as well for the friends. But not at the moment for us. I don't know. Future, no, it's not happening. Okay, so she confirmed it again in front of people, so not happening.
No. And Christmas, yeah, like this is the most favorite festival for me because raised Catholic and I'm Punjabi, so the cultures together have been really, really beautiful. I love how his whole family comes together, right? There's food on the table and there are gifts under the tree, and it's just so much fun. And yeah, that's 2023, bringing it in with lots of love, laughter, sparkle, and hope. And we are so delighted to meet each and every single person here. And I think we are happily married for 4 years, aren't we?
If you say so.
What?